Inside PressBox is presented by Friedmont Mortgage. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Go to Friedmont.com now for all of your mortgage needs. And welcome to another edition of Inside PressBox. I'm your host, Stan the Fan Charles. This week, local writer Charlie Vassalero will be on the show to tell some Babe Ruth ghost stories and share some experiences he's had involving the ghost of Babe Ruth. I'll also be joined by one of the nation's leading experts on fantasy football. He writes for our website, Ken Zales. But first, I attended the Brooks Robinson statue unveiling last weekend, and while I was there, I had the opportunity to speak with some fans and friends about what Brooks meant to them. Let's take a look. All right, over here at the Brooks Robinson statue unveiling, who more perfect to be with me than my friend Steve Safran? We were the two third basemen together in the Pikesville Men's Softball League, Manny's Motos. Who was closer to Brooks, you or me?
I always got that I was Brooks. People call me Brooks Safran. I mean, that was just constant for 20 years.
Yeah, but you're not as nice a guy as Brooks Robinson.
No, and I couldn't go to my left. That was another problem. But to the right, I was great.
But you were great at your house vacuuming.
Nobody could beat me vacuuming. I mean, I was very solid. I go to my right or my left vacuuming, actually. Yes.
With the Hoover.
Yes.
With the Hoover.
With
Hey,
the Hoover.
Seriously, what does it mean for you to be down here? First guy I saw today, and you said I wouldn't miss this for anything.
I wouldn't miss. He was my idol. He was my hero. The first ball player I ever remember growing up was Brooks Robinson, and I don't care where I would have been, I would not miss this today. This is everything good about baseball, and this should have been done 10 years ago. This should have been up and running years ago for what he meant to Baltimore and how he connected to everybody in this town.
Any remembrance of meeting Brooks finally after all the years of loving him and all that? Everybody's got a story about getting an autograph.
Oh my God, I met him at the Preakness one time. He stopped, took a picture of me. I have it on the wall in my house with me and Brooks and his hat, and he couldn't have been nicer. And
Would you have left Linda for him?
In about 8 minutes.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. I think I wore number 5 when I got married, actually.
In the glory days of the Baltimore Orioles, this man may be the biggest fan of all. Till, how are you, Till?
Stan, what a great day. I'm so happy to be here to honor Brooks. He was my role model and hero in life, and he exemplified everything we wanted on and off the field, and I'm just proud to be here because Brooks is such a great guy.
Take a look at this, Dave. Take a look at this jersey. Now, where did you get this jersey?
I got it off the internet. And then I got the patches off eBay, 66 and 70. And it's a way of honoring him.
What does Brooks mean to you?
He's my role model, on and off the field, how you live your life. And he's a role model of the city of Baltimore. And I think we're so proud to have a man like him and Miss Unitas who were part of our lives.
All right, Till, thank you very much, man. And you never know who you'll run into. A good friend, Catherine Goldman from the law firm of Goldman Minton, and her nephew, Ben. What does this mean to Ben? Forget you for a second.
All right. Well, this is about introducing the lost generation of Orioles fans to when the Orioles were powerhouses in baseball. And that's why I brought Ben down here today.
Now, what does it mean to you, Catherine? You remember those days.
I remember those days. I remember Brooks Robinson. I remember sitting in Section 8 at Memorial Stadium, which was the closest you could get to Brooks Robinson and only pay general admission. Those are the days I remember, spending summers at Memorial Stadium.
Now, you bring up an interesting thing. We're here to celebrate a bit of a great past of the Orioles, but there has been a lost generation, hasn't there?
There has been a lost generation. We've gone 14 losing seasons, and that's longer than Ben's been alive. He's only 11, and I would like to see us return to the years when we were the only team that had a winning record against those Yankees. So that's what I'd like to see happen. I'd like to see the Orioles turn around. In the meantime, we're here to honor Brooks.
And what does that mean to you, Catherine?
Oh, well, Brooks means everything to me. I mean, a left-handed third baseman that played with his right hand. I'm left-handed. I mean, he's everything to me. He's baseball to me. He's Baltimore. He's the Orioles. So that's why we're here.
This is a great spot here down at the corner of Russell and Washington Boulevard, right by the stadium. And it's going to be, as Henry Rosenberg likes to say, he'll be like the ambassador to Baltimore. When you come into Baltimore, Catherine, he'll be waving at you.
I can't wait to see the statue. I can't wait to see which way he's facing and who he is welcoming to our town.
All right. Thank you for stopping by.
3, 2, 1. There it is.
Thought about what I was going to say when this statue was unveiled. The first thing I thought of, it was going back to Chuck Thompson, the great announcer who did baseball, football. And when someone would do something remarkable or something spectacular, the first words out of his mouth were, "Go to war, Miss Agnes." And that's all I can say is, "Go to war, Miss Agnes." Oh, beautiful. And to you friends out there, you have always been so good to me.
We love you.
That's right.
We love you. We love you.
I just want you to know that I have never considered you fans. I've always considered you my friends.
We love you.
More than anything else. And I thank you so much for the way you've treated me over this many years. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
A great job by Henry Rosenberg and a great touch from Joe Shepard, the sculptor with the gold glove. When you can see more of the interviews from Saturday's unveiling at PressBoxOnline.com. When we get back, Ken Zalis, and we'll talk some fantasy football. PressBox and the Sports Authority are celebrating youth sports this year. Register a youth team you know about at PressBoxOnline.com. Each week, a random team will be selected from all who enter and will receive special discounts for their entire organization at Sports Authority.